Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So Canva recently released an AI code generator and I wanted to see if it's actually useful or just another gimmicky AI feature. So I'm going to test it with three real coding challenges, a simple one, a medium one, and something actually a little bit more complex, and see if the code it generates actually works. So let's see if this thing is actually worth using. The way to get to it is in Canva, you just go to home and then you'll see this little AI chat. You can just click on it, and then here at the bottom we can select code. So the first thing I'll try and create is just a lorem ipsum generator. I usually use this a lot when I build websites, so let's see if it can do it. From what I've read, I think it can code in HTML, CSS, and JS, and maybe even do a little bit of Python. But let's try this out. Let's see. Create a lorem ipsum generator. Give me the options to select how many paragraphs I need. Okay, so let's see what happens. Cool, so here we can see it coding. Really interesting to see the UI that it pulls for this as well. Geez, writing a lot of code. Okay, so let's test it out. Click generate text to create your lorem ipsum content. So 3 paragraphs. Let's say I want 5. Generate text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy to clipboard. Okay, let's see if that actually works. Nope. Let's see. Copy to clipboard is not working. Please fix. Okay. It actually makes the things very quickly. Quite surprised. Okay, let's generate again. 3 paragraphs. Copy to clipboard. It says copied. Let's see if it pastes now. Boom, it's working. That's pretty cool. Now, let's say I wanted to turn this into a plugin, for example. I wonder if it can maybe turn this into a WordPress plugin that I can add onto my website. Let's see if that's something we can do. So it only works with self-contained HTML code, but it shows you how we can potentially add this into the website. Okay, cool. So we can just add the entire HTML code. Okay. So it is still something you can maybe put into your own websites or projects. But yeah, I'm happy so far. Really cool. Let's try something a little bit more complex. So let me just go back. Start again. Select code. Okay. So now let's do something a little bit more complex. Let's do a secret Santa generator. Maybe something with a localized theme. So let's try create a generator with a South African theme. Okay, let's see. It is worth mentioning that I do have the Canva Pro subscription, which is like, I think like $10 a month, or I think even less. But I'm sure you should be able to test this out on the free version as well. Okay, not very local in terms of the colors, but Mzansi Secret Santa. Okay, so let's see. Let's say David, Craig, Matthew. Okay, so let's add another one. Let's say Alan. Okay, let's generate Secret Santa pairs and see what it comes up with. Cool. For David, you got a Secret Santa for Craig. Oh, that's so cool. It's actually giving very local gift suggestions. Oh, this is really cool. Let's improve it. Let's say, let's add in the so let's say people are using the Secret Santa, and let's say they want to cap it at a specific budget. Let's see what that would look like. Oh, that's cool. Even says add your bride crew, which is like very local. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So now we can add the budget for the gifts. Awesome. Let's add again David, Alan, add person, Craig. Let's say, okay, generate Secret Santa pairs. This is really cool. And you can start over. It's got some interesting facts here. Now, what would be cool and make this a little bit more useful is, let's say we had a sharing option. So once the Secret Santa has been generated, we can share this with the family, for example. So please add a sharing option or option to easily share this with the people in this Secret Santa. Let's see. So far it's been interpreting my prompts really well, and I've not even been going that descriptive, so far really liking this. Okay, let's try it again. David, Craig, Matthew, Alan. Okay. Nice. Share via WhatsApp. Let's see what happens. If it actually takes us. Okay. So you probably need to connect your API. Let's just see if we copy message. Let's see what happens if we paste it. Oh, perfect. And you can just share it with those individuals directly. Cool, so let's try one more thing, something a little bit even more complex. Let's go back to home. Okay, select code. Cool, so now what I'm gonna do is, let's say you have a website and let's say you use banner ads, and let's, for example, you're still building out the website and you want to put some placeholder ads. So maybe you want to select the size of the ad and maybe the color. So let's do something like that. Please build a ad space placeholder where bloggers and webmasters can specify the size and color for the ad placeholder and then copy it or download the image placeholder. Let's see if it can interpret this and actually pull it out. Okay, cool. It's really cool that it doesn't really even come back with questions. It just goes straight into it and builds exactly what you're asking for. Okay, not the best UI. Let's say, please fix UI. Everything is all over the place. I didn't see it do anything, but let's just test one of these. Let's take a half page ad. Let's say copy HTML code. So this is what the placeholder looks like. Let's actually change the color. Okay, so there the color changes. Let's change the text. Placeholder add one. Okay, that could probably be a bit better. Maybe if you put it somewhere in the middle. You can even change the text color. Okay, so that works. So let's try again. Copy HTML code. See if we can paste that. Okay, there we go. And then let's see if we download this as a PNG. Okay, but you could probably, that probably still needs some work. Let's actually see what happens if we click use this in a design. Okay, so we can use this in a website, presentation, a doc, or whiteboard. So this gives some options where you can use the code snippets and tools that you use or generate here in Canva AI. So overall, as you can see, basic tools and generators and things like that, pretty well put together and working. even things like the sharing options. So I think it's pretty great, but definitely when it comes to things that's a little bit more complex and needs, let's say, has a lot of things going on, for example, like this ad placeholder, probably not your best bet, but a great starting point, and just to visualize and see where things go. I'm sure you can fix it through a couple more prompts and eventually get to a pretty good working product. And then, as you saw with the first option, you can even get that code and then pop it onto your website. For example, if you have a WordPress website, and you can really make your projects a bit more interactive. So overall, pretty cool. I like it's in Canva. You can just pop it into a design if you have a landing page or website on Canva. Really cool. Overall, I'm impressed, and I think I'll be using it and playing around with it a little bit more. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and if you like this video, do hit like and do subscribe. See you in the next one.